For this workshop, you will need A4 sheets of light card or paper. You can use any colored paper, or if you have it at home, just ordinary A4 white paper. You will need a scissors, some string, and finally, some paper glue or Pritt stick. The first step is to take this rectangle and turn it into a square. And to do that, I need to cut off a triangle. Sounds complicated, but it's really not. What I'm going to do is take this corner here and fold it up to this edge. I'm going to line everything up, nice and careful, and then fold in a crease. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut along this line here. I'm going to hold on to this. We might need it a little later on. So now you can see I have a triangle. And what happens if you put two triangles together? You get a square. Now you'll see running down the center here, this is the crease that we've already put in. So now I need to put one matching it this way. So I'm going to turn it. I'm going to take this corner here and fold it up to this corner here. Again, take your time, make sure you get your fold correct, and then crease from the center out to the sides. And when I open this up, it should sit on the table like that. I'm going to turn this again, so I've got one of the straight edges facing me. I'm going to take this edge and fold it up to this edge here. Again, once I'm happy with the position, I start in the center and fold a crease out to the sides. I'm going to open this up and turn it so as it sits in front of me like that. And I'm going to take this edge here and fold it up to meet this edge here. Again, folding from the center out to the sides. And when I open this up, it doesn't look like it right now, but if I press gently at the bottom of the center of the card, go back over my edges, we have a 3D star. Now, how does this become a snowflake? I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use some green because we're going to do a little something at the very end. But I've started the same way. I've cut off the strip from the edge. I've kept that for later. And as you can see, we have one crease down the center. So what I'm going to do, just like we did on the blue one, I'm going to take this corner here, fold it up, line everything up, crease from the center, out to the side. Open it up, leave it on the desk so as it sits up like that. Turn it, take this end here and fold it up to match the other side. Crease from the center, out to the edges. Open it up, turn, and fold once more. Now, as you can see, we've just made another star, but this time I'm going to fold each of the points of the star into a triangle like so. Now, we're going to cut this with the scissors. Some of you may need some grown-up help for this bit, but we have to be careful. We can't cut too much off this side. We can cut this side and this side, but we can't cut too much off this side. Now, I personally like round snowflakes. So I'm going to start on the bottom corner and cut a gentle curve like so. I also like mine to have something in the middle. So I'm going to cut the top off the triangle. Then it's just a matter of making some cuts. You can cut triangles. You can cut half circles. Or maybe squares. Or more like a rectangle in this case. If you want to get really fancy, you can cut more complex shapes, like an L, or maybe a Y. Might need to practice that one a little bit. And let's see, one more little half circle here. Now, I know what you're thinking. This doesn't look much like a snowflake, but if you open it up and you spread it out, there you go, a green snowflake. And what's quite nice is if you take our star from the beginning and you put your snowflake down on top with a little Pritt stick, you can make a really pretty 3D decoration. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the green snowflake and I'm going to stick it on top of our blue star. So I'm going to take some Pritt stick and we're going to need to line this up so as the folds are the same. So if I just fold the star again to redefine the edges. And I take my snowflake and lay it down on top. You can see they should line up. So I need to put some Pritt stick where the most of the paper is. So if I flatten this out a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing, I take my Pritt stick and I'm going to put some glue here and some here. Now yours may be different depending on where you've made your cuts. Take my star, or my snowflake rather, stick it down like that. Give the Pritt stick a second or two to take hold. And there you go. And to hang this up, which you will most likely want to do, I'm just going to cut a little notch out of one of the arms, like that. And I'm going to take the string that we had earlier, run a piece through the end, cut it off at whatever length I'm happy with. Tie a simple knot, and there you go. Now you'll remember that we put some pieces of paper off to the side. So these are the strips that we cut from the end of our A4 sheets. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my scissors and cut these roughly in thirds. You don't need to take a ruler out or anything. Just cut 3 strips. Now, if you're doing this in your classroom at school, you should have loads of different colors. But these are the green strips I cut for my snowflake. And what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to take my Pritt stick. I'm going to put a dab on the end of one and make a loop, like so. Then take a green one and I'm going to pass it through there. Put another little dab of Pritt stick. Now, you can change the colours as much as you like. I only have 2. But you'll see you start to make a chain. And if, again, you're doing this at home with your siblings or your mum and dad, or you're doing it in the classroom with all of your classmates, you can see you would finally end up with a really long streamer that you can hang up as an extra decoration. And that's it. Thanks very much.